فأهلا يا ضيوف دبي وسهلا في ربوع دبي. دبي دانت الدنيا وعشق ما له آخر.
أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج قصتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات. قصة نجاح أتت من الهند إلى الإمارات منذ عام 2002. مستر مدان، good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر. تحييكم وتهديكم ورود العمر والخاطر. فأهلا يا ضيوف دبي وسهلا في ربوع دبي. يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام.
We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said to you, welcome in our program.
Yes, it is.
And we would like to know about yourself. Who's Madan when he came to this country at the first time and what he's doing at this moment?
Somewhere you feel alive, forever on your mind. Wherever you close your eyes, Dubai is always in your heart. Dubai is always in your heart. No matter where you go in life, no matter where you go in time, doesn't matter where you are, Dubai is always in your heart.
We need to go back almost like 20 years before, like when I've started my career in UAE. I mean, one thing to say, like UAE is a place of opportunities for everyone. I mean, being an Indian, this is one of the best place to grow with, which I have seen it from my families and all together. And that's how I've landed up in UAE. Since 2000, I've been over here into the shipping industry and started my career as an executive, moved to the stages like level after the really tough competition. And today, yes, I'm able to achieve the seat of starting my own division, Clematis Logistics.
2002, we came to this country at the first time, right?
Yes.
Why you choose UAE? What's the reason to come here?
I mean, if you see to it, my family's background is more of shipping. I mean, to say like almost like 90 to 95% of the family members are from the shipping background. And Jablali being a good transshipment hub, and we thought this is one of a good opportunity for any individuals to grow. So that is one of the main reason for me to land up in UAE and to take a call from here to start my career. And good, we have grown over here.
Working around 19 years here in this country, or around 18 years to be an employee between our colleagues, so it was hard for you, or you take fair enough knowledge to open your company?
I mean, there is no such hard difficulties which have been over here. See, I mean, okay, even though I'm an Indian, I would proud to say that I prefer to work over here with the culture, with the way in which things are happening up, the way in which government is encouraging everyone to come up with their own companies and investment opportunities.
Yes.
And looking at all those things, yes, it was my dream to start my own when I've landed up in UAE, and it has happened today.
So when we talk about UAE 2002 until 2008, it was booming that time, right? And what happened with us in the crisis in 2008, 2009? What was your situation?
Crisis, yes, it happened. I mean, the complete world was facing the challenges. But logistics as an industry, which is a core for any country's growth, I mean, without an import and export, it's not possible. When import and export happens, we need to have the mode of transportation, which logistics is the main. And being UAE, being a transshipment hub for the complete Middle East regions, and we didn't find any slack in our growth development. Yes, we had a growth wherever we have been working with the customers, maybe a little bit, but we didn't find any fall over here.
So when we talk about working in the company to prove ourselves to be a high position, it's hard for anybody. So how did you prove yourself between your colleagues?
You need to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, yes, you can achieve it. That is my simple rule in life.
To be an employee between our colleagues, it's hard to prove ourselves. So how many hours was take the work from your time every day?
See, the actual working hours is only 8. Yes. But in case if you want to prove yourself, you need to push yourself more. Sure. That's what I would say. I mean, 8 hours, if you limit to yourself the timings, then if you want to achieve something, it's not going to come easily. You need to put yourself extra mile to get what you have achieved, what you want to achieve.
We celebrate with Expo before 6 years back or 5 years back.
Yes,
Corona
2013.
came in 2020 and it changed the world. Did Corona affected you?
Corona, yes, affected the business to an extent, but not in logistics industry. That's what I would say. Logistics industry, yes, you need to have the movements in place. I mean, especially the movement of goods. So we didn't find much of slack over here into our business.
During Corona, many companies closed, many people they go down. So, but Mr. Madan he opened his own business, right?
I would say taking opportunity on the situation is more important for any person to come up in their life. I mean, if you see Corona is one of the reason to close down your business, no, that cannot be a reason. I mean, our industry is always a 24/7 for 365 days. I mean, without, that's what I would say even before also. Logistics is something like it's a day to day, it's a part of your life.
Sure.
So even whether Corona is there or it's not there, it's not going to affect our business. Our intentions is very clean and clear. What we want to achieve, where we want to go. So we didn't see Corona was a cause to start or not to start. Being UAE being a land of opportunities, so we want to go forward. We know this UAE will come back to its place, even though if Corona is there or not also.
Let's talk about the name. What's the name for our company?
Clematis Logistics. I mean, Clematis Logistics, the reason behind having the name as Clematis, it's something like a healing flower. It is our investor's vision why we want to have this name. I mean, one brand which gives a complete solution for all your needs. I mean, we are into various industries, not only into logistics, we are into properties, we are into restaurants, we are into pharma, we are into multiple portfolios of business. So, Clematis being a healing flower, the name should represent that it gives a solution for all your needs. That is the reason behind it.
When we choose our own company, so we will choose our team. So let's talk about the team that you choose. How did you choose it?
Yes, my team is my strength. That's what I would say. I mean, each and everyone was handpicked in my team. I mean, whom I know them for the past 13, 14 years, who have been working with me. So it is a time when I'm coming up with my own company. I need to give opportunities for the people who have supported me during my growth. So yes, the team is back here, whom I know they are the best, where I cannot get another alternate to it.
And how you build the relation between you and them, how you can make it more stronger?
When you entered inside my cabin, you know there is no door. That means there is no boss or nothing. It is all are equal over here. We are same.
After we sit in our chair, so now we have time for our family or no? Or the business now start taking almost of our time?
Family is equally important to our business. That's what I would say. Without family, I mean, we are working all those things just to take care of a family. That is more important. We need to give time to our family equally as how we work in our office.
And how is the wife supporting the businessman?
That is my actual strength to say. I mean, taking care of the house needs as well as she's also working, and managing the kids is not an easy task. I mean, we are just managing a company, but
Yes.
managing many things is not an easy task. And of course, she's my backbone to say.
And if we will ask you what you will say for your wife who is at the camera, so what you will tell her?
She's a gift for me.
Now we are talking about the festival that we are waiting. Tomorrow, Expo will start the first day. More than 25 million persons they will come to this country within 6 months. Expo, what will affect the logistic company in general?
See, Expo is an opportunity. That's what I would say. Expo is an opportunity. How you grab the opportunity is more important. 192 countries is not a small event. The world is watching at us, and he is ready for it. Well before even 2020, even the COVID when it affected also. I mean, we didn't find much difficulties. So 2021 just got shifted. So we are just waiting for this opportunity to be utilized. Not only as a logistics, any industry over here in this country, yes, they will have a boom.
How we can be number one in our business?
It is not about number one or number two. I mean, what we see to it is that our expansion, the Clematis name should be spread across globally. We want to create UAE as a hub. I mean, there are many companies, international companies are working from European ports and other places. But we want, the intention behind starting Clematis Logistics in Dubai is to have a headquarters over here in Dubai. And from here, we'll be expanding all our regions, like either into Asia Pacific or European ports or Americas or into Africa. That is our vision. And we see to ourselves within the next 10 years to have at least 25 locations of our own offices. That is our vision.
So His Highness mentioned in his book, My Story, he say it's hard to be number one, but the hard is to stay on the same level. If we reach to any position or any level, that how we can keep this level and never go any step back in our business.
That's what I would say. That I'm one of the person who follows his footsteps. I mean, to His Highness. Being number one for one time was not more important. To retain that number one position, you need to run faster.
Sure.
Being first in the race is not more important. You need to make sure that you are running even more faster to get that first place.
What's our future plan next year if we came here? Where will find your company? Or what is the next step?
Our future plans are such, we are expanding ourselves into various locations. I mean, to start with, we are planning to start our own operations in China as well as in Egypt, because we have our own property division, that is our base, and Egypt is coming up with their own free zones. So that is one of our major hub which we are looking at for expansion to serve into the Mediterranean ports as well as into European ports. So that is one of our major thing.
Where we can find you in the media?
We are available on Facebook. We are available on website. I mean, you can search us in www.clematislogistics.com, which gives the complete services, what we handle, what we are specialized at, and who is the contact person, what we can do it for you, and what we can make a change on your needs. Yes, that is the platform which you can look at us.
Before the interview, I asked you who support you in your life. You say to me, there is many people around me who supported me. So let's ask you again, who supported you in your life?
It is not one person, that's what I would say. I mean, if you ask me, left eye is important or right eye important, both eyes are important for life.
Sure.
So it is even my team, I mean even everyone in this team, that includes starting from the office boy or to the finance head, everyone has the share of the growth in me. I mean, that includes my family, my investors, my team, everyone has got a share in my growth. So I cannot say one person is more important than the other.
UAE is peace and safe country. When we talk about UAE, I'm talking about the land of opportunity, the country which have more than 200 different opportunities, and we living in peace and safe area. What we should to say for UAE leaders and government for this peace and safe country?
They are the best of best for the UAE leaders. I mean, you cannot expect expat to come and have such a growth in this. I mean, any part of the world, I'm not sure about it, but I cannot comment about others. But UAE is a land of opportunities for anyone. Be confident when you come over here that you'll have a growth in your life. That's what I would say.
And from our side, we'll say to you, thank you so much for spending your time with us, and welcome again our program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's really nice meeting up you and your team.